What's up, bourbon fans? This is Low Country Bourbon Guy coming to you with another daily bit from the barrel. Today, I'm taking a look at this bottle right here. It is, again, one of the better bottles I have in my collection. This is the Four Roses Barrel Strength Bourbon, specially selected by the master distiller himself, Brent Elliott, Four Roses Distillery from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Take a little bit look at this here. It's a high proof bottle, comes in about 117.4. It is a 10-year and 7-month bottle. It's got a really nice taste to it. Higher proof, higher viscosity. When you pour this, it's got some good whiskey legs on here. And the whiskey legs is basically, when you're looking at a Glencairn glass, you can just kind of look at the lines that go down the glass. And again, the heavier, I guess the higher the proof, rather, the heavier the viscosity, hence the bigger the whiskey legs. Nice hue to it, nice sipping bourbon. But let's talk a little bit more about this bottle. So I'm going to talk a little bit about just this bottle here and what we see here on the label. Again, the proof is always going to be twice the amount of the percentage. So down there, 58.7 comes in 117.4 proof. It tastes like a, I guess, combination of, some rye and pepper spices. I get some fruit in there, and then some vanilla and brown sugar as well. Again, sips pretty well for 117 proof. I like them a little stronger on the cask strength, the barrel strength side. But anyways, at the bottom there where you see Rick House number, that means this was in Warehouse E on the north side of the warehouse. The Rick was 31, the tier is 4. There are 6 tiers for Four Roses, and then K is the position basically that it was in the tier. If we turn it to the back here, and we just talk briefly here about the mash bill. O means that it was made in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky at the Four Roses Distillery. Again, Brent Elliott, the master distiller. There's a little description in there of what you should be tasting, smelling, so forth. The B represents a higher percentage of rye. This has got a 35% rye in the mash bill, and usually 60% corn. Now, if you remember from a previous video, they use 2 mash bills. They use a high corn concentrate, 75%. They use a lower corn concentrate, this one being the B, as in the letter that represents their higher rye. S represents a straight whiskey, and then V is the strain that was used in this particular recipe. So again, just quick review, they have 2 mash bills, 1 corn, 1 high corn, 1 high rye. They use 5 different proprietary yeast strains, and they come up with 10 recipes. Again, this one is barreled at 10 years and 7 months. And again, it's exceptional. If you can get your hands on it, highly recommend it. At the distillery, it was around $60, but I've seen it double the price here everywhere else. Anyways, another daily bit from the barrel. Thanks as always for following.